We're back at the line, and let's end with a heat wave that's hit the Southwest this week. The temperatures hit hundreds in the 100-degree mark, of course, in many parts of our state. Some planes couldn't take off in Phoenix, as you probably saw, where Sophie, temperatures were about $120, for gosh sake. But we're in the middle of, if we have to understand that this is a new normal.
This is a new normal,
and
but we're also moving
we
toward an even hotter normal.
That's right.
So this is the new normal until it ticks up again.
That's right.
I think that we're just starting to come to grips with stuff that, frankly, has been shared pretty openly in the political sphere and the public sphere since the 70s. Right. The impact of increased heat on agriculture, the expectation that crops are going to start failing as it gets hotter. Immediately, when I saw the national news about that, I immediately thought about the green chili crop and what are we going to do?
Good point.
Concerns about whether our houses are really equipped here in New Mexico. If we have the old single pane glass, Adobe is a wonderful building material, and it's amazing if you have still have an Adobe house. But swamp coolers, et cetera, there's real concern about our older population, and
That's right.
if they're in those older houses that are not well insulated, how are they going to handle it? I think there's a real concern right now.
We're going to have to learn how to
about
adjust.
Pets.
And pets, good point.
So I mean, this is going to hit our economy. It's going to hit individuals. It's already doing so. And as we look forward to even hotter summers, this feels to me, every summer we're like, oh, it's so hot. This feels to me like the summer that everybody is saying, wait a minute, this is in fact quite a bit hotter.
That's right.
What's going on?
That's right. Interesting how a 10-degree difference makes such a huge difference, Tom. It's amazing. I was joking with Dan earlier that I was thinking about landlords who typically pick up the water vig for places, buildings and stuff. This is a nightmare to pay for water for swamp coolers that are going 20 hours a day. It's incredible.
Coolers and probably residents who are taking 5 showers.
Long showers,
That's right. That's right.
It's incredible.
Who would take 5 showers a day?
Somebody probably
That's
doesn't
right.
have air conditioning or something. I don't know. But as a former weathercaster, I had no degree, but I got to talk about the weather. That makes no sense.
Love it.
But it is hot, and that whole dome, that heat dome is starting to set up. And,
That's right.
When I heard that there's going to be at least the next 45 days or so.
That's right.
I think everybody's going to be going to the mountains and saying, how can we telecommute?
That's right.
Because it is tough, and if it does continually stay warmer, it causes more of an issue as far as in Albuquerque specifically.
That's right.
Because it wants to cater to the aviation industry, and there's this thing called density altitude. Which as soon as it gets hot, I know Dan is amazed that I know that phrase.
He studied that all week.
I did. I've been waiting to say that.
You guys are. Let me move on. You guys are. Alicia, we're gonna. I'm thinking about workers, roofers, pavement guys out in this. This is really
Cooks,
a tough thing. Cooks,
busboys.
Exactly. This is no joke. The human body can only take so much of this thing, even if we're used to it here. But it's a big difference, isn't it?
That's right. And actually, the homeless community as well.
Thank
I've been
you.
thinking about
Thank
that
you.
a lot. What are we doing to help cool them off in these times? And also, one of the big things is the power grid. Can our electrical power grid handle all of this energy being used? And why not harness all the energy that we have in our sunshine here for solar jobs and creating more solar? Because here we go again talking about a heat wave. No, we're talking about climate change, and we're talking about global warming. So let's get back to those issues. It's a real thing. It's not just happening across the world now. It's happening right here in our own backyard, so let's address it.
We've got Hurricane Cindy bearing down in the Gulf. We've got all kinds of weather issues. I believe it was somewhere in the Middle East just experienced insane, 130 degrees. So it's not just us, it's a global thing. Does this change the conversation about climate change to you, these kind of things?
No.
Why not?
Because we've had this conversation before. I think it's cyclical. I
Okay.
think more people, there's no doubt that we're causing climate change, but when you keep adding more and more people doing more and more things, I just don't believe human beings are going to take 10 steps back and say, hey, we're not going to drive our cars as much. We're going to, we're going to use electric cars that can drive for 3 hours. I just don't think you're going to see that stuff happen. I think as technology grows and doesn't become as expensive, people are more likely to do it. But, when I was in the Marines, I've been to places in the Middle East. 133 degrees isn't any different than 129 degrees. It's those, when you go to the places like that where it's, in the daytime, 120, 130 all the time.
That's right.
I think we're going through the process. I think it's tough in New Mexico, especially in Albuquerque, because people move here instead of places like Phoenix, right? Because they don't want 120 degree weather, but now they're getting 105 degree weather.
That's right.
The one thing I would like to see more of is, I think that there should be a greater outreach. From the cities, the parks and rec, the schools with the swimming pools, getting those things open more, getting more capacity for the kids.
That's right.
I have been seeing some pools that are, keeping kind of some weird hours. And, if it's 103 degrees, they should be open at 6 in the morning and be open till
The city would be
11 at night.
well served to respond to that. I appreciate that point for sure. That's all the time we have, unfortunately. Thanks for being here this week. We'll see you next time.